Hey guys, so I'm gonna use this live recording stuff going on Facebook. It's new, but yeah, I'm just gonna wait for a couple people to kind of be watching. Yesterday or a couple days ago, I think on Tuesday, I ended up posting a picture on my molds that I did. The strawberry mold. That's the strawberry. And then the other molds that were, I did the chocolate chip, and these ones are the Cheerios that I'm going to use as the Fruit Loops because we don't eat Fruit Loops too often. And this was the method using the 100% silicone and the cornstarch. So I figured, because I tried to do a video before on the cinnamon bun bubble bars, and it wouldn't load up. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna do it this way, and maybe we'll actually be able to put some really cool videos up for everybody to watch. So there's a couple of viewers, so I'm gonna start. So basically, you're gonna need your 100% silicone. I got this at Walmart. I got a waterproof silicone, so it'd be something that you'd use for your like windows, doors, siding. The other kind that I used the other day was for your bathroom. So anything that says 100% silicone should work, and it's just a clear, nothing fancy, and then just regular cornstarch. So I got this one at Walmart for a couple bucks or $1 or whatever. And then you're gonna just need a container, some gloves if you want to kind of protect your hands. And for whatever reason, my caulking isn't coming out with the caulking gun, so you're gonna need like a spoon or something. I just popped out the thing on the end there, and we'll be able to use a spoon to kind of scoop it out there and put it in the container. So that's what I'm pretty much gonna show you guys. If there's any comments, I'll try to kind of see them below and answer. I'm a little bit on an awkward angle, so I won't really be able to see really good if you guys comment, but I'm going to try to check once in a while as we do it. So I'm going to do another strawberry one. This is my huge strawberry, just because, I don't know if you can see on the edges there, I didn't push enough like when I got higher up here, so I just want to make a new one, but it really did a good job like getting all the little indents. So we're going to try and do that again. So I'm going to basically scoop out the caulking and use this one to get it in there. So I do have a little bit of cornstarch. Now, a lot of people were asking if there was measurements and whatnot, and there really isn't, because it depends on the size of the mold that you're gonna try and make. So I'm just scooping a bunch in there, and it smells really strong, so you might even want to wear a mask if you're kind of sensitive. So I think that's going to be enough, because then you're adding a little bit of starch, so it is going to make it a bit more in consistency. So I'm just sprinkling that up on there. And with your gloves, if you wanted to, I'm just going to put flour on my actual hand so that it doesn't stick. You're basically just mixing it and getting that cornstarch to go into the actual caulking. So I'm just mixing, and now you're basically just going to knead it. So that's why I got a pan like this, so I can just scoop it right out there. And then you're just going to kind of knead it like this. So I did put enough. Again, this is something that's really hard to kind of say, you know, you have to use this much and so on. I'm basically putting enough cornstarch so that my hands don't stick. As soon as I push down in it, if I feel that it's sticking, then I'm going to add more cornstarch. So I just continue kneading it, and I'm actually going to have more than enough to make my strawberry. So I just put aside, just in case that was to happen, I'm going to make some more chocolate chip. Okay, so it does take a few minutes, and see, it's starting to stick there, so I'm just going to add a little bit more. And like, it's really strong, with my eyes are watering right now, so you might want to wear a mask, or at least even do it outside. I'm doing it inside because it might be raining, so there. So it's really starting to come together. So this can take a few minutes. I mean, it shouldn't take very, very long, but like it's pretty much there. So that's the dough. It's just to say a little bit sticky, so I'm just gonna coat it. So I basically kind of flattened it out a little bit, and I wrapped it around my strawberry, making sure that you obviously have, you know, an opening on the top. And you just, and like I said, I had plenty, so I'm just gonna kind of take some of it off. Now you do want it to be thick enough, not too thick. Like I even find I made the one the other day a little bit too thick, so I'm just kind of pulling it down and getting some excess off. I'll just pull that off. So it's sticking again. There. But yeah, so you got to be kind of open this section up a little bit and really push it onto it. You don't want to push it too hard because then it's just too much and you're going to squish your strawberry, but just really make sure that it's pushed on. And now for your bottom, you're going to have to make sure that you flatten it so that it stays up straight when you pour, you know, your whatever, your soy wax or your soap base or anything like that. So that's basically all you have to do, and then I'm gonna let that sit for about, it really depends. Like the other day it took about an hour. It depends on how thick it is, but you're gonna feel it. Like this one here, it bends, right? Like, so it's silicone, so it until you feel that kind of hard squishy consistency type thing, that's what you're gonna be waiting for. But that's pretty much all I did. And then same thing for these ones here. I can just use the rest of that. I just kind of flattened it out, and I prefer squares and whatnot just so that it's even, but just flatten it out like this to a good thickness, and then just take your chocolate chips or whatever you want to use, and you just push them in. So you have to make sure that it's thick enough that it's not going to go through the bottom, and you want to push them down low enough so that it covers all of them. And then you'll just fill in your mold. Be mindful of space and whatnot, so you could put as many as you can. I want to fill it up, obviously, so make sure that they're nice and close. And you just keep going like that. You push them in, and then you're going to end up with your mold that looks like that. Cool. So that's how I made my molds with the starch and silicone method. I might post a video on how to do it with the soapy water and the silicone. I haven't done it yet, so I might try it out, and if it works and you guys are interested, I can definitely post a video like that. Just let me know in the comments below. I see a couple of you people were commenting. So yeah, it was lots of fun, and that's basically all you have to do. So you just have to let it sit. It'll harden up, and you can pull all those out and use it like a regular silicone mold. Thanks, guys.